Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you the process of thrift flipping / repainting a painting that I picked up last weekend, and I've been working on it throughout the week, but I just wanted to share a few clips of some of the beautiful flowers I saw at the botanical garden that I stopped at on my way to Goodwill, and then we'll get right into it. I couldn't resist filming a couple of cute things I saw at the thrift store, this cool teapot, a little bumblebee cup, and a really cute Holly Hobby mug. But I did find exactly what I was looking for, which was a somewhat large gold frame. I'll show a clearer shot of it once I'm at home. As you can see, it's this beautifully matted and framed watercolor piece. It's such a well done piece, I really did consider leaving it as is, but it's just not really my decorating taste. However, if you're looking at this and it is your taste, I looked up the artist. Her name is Jody Jensen. She has a website where she has several prints available for sale. I've put the link to her website down in the description. Before we can get started, let's clear off the desk so I can actually have a workable surface. So much better. The back of this piece was stapled on, so I grabbed a screwdriver and just started prying away at those staples until I could take off the back layer. My original plan was just to remove the watercolor print and replace it with an art piece of my own, but I ended up realizing that it was pretty solidly glued to the green and pink mat, and I really loved those colors. I wanted to keep the matte, so I made the decision to just paint over the print. The painting itself is a little bit of a painful watch. The acrylic paint goes on pretty patchy looking, and it only gets so much better with a second coat. But if it makes you feel any better, this really is just going to be the background, and I'll be putting other elements over top of it. I have a pastel rainbow rug in my living room, which is where I'm planning on displaying this piece, so I wanted to incorporate lots of other pastel tones that I felt would go really well with the sage green and the dusty pink colors of the mat. So I started with just this solid coat of a pale bright blue. As for the art on top, I've been favoring a collage style approach to my own personal art in the last few months, as well as a really big focus on flowers and natural materials. So I definitely wanted to do some sort of floral collage. However, I also wanted this to be a fairly quick project, and so as you'll see, I ended up just drawing the flower silhouettes and then filling them in with various pastel tones. I started with this lavender tulip and then went on to do several others throughout the week. I ended up not filming a few of them, largely because I was only painting after I got home from my full-time job, and it was either dark or I was doing it piecemeal between other tasks. But I do have some footage of a few of the other ones that I ended up doing. after I had all of my elements made, I played around with rearranging them in different configurations before putting a little bit of glue on the backs. Along with the pastel flowers that I did, I decided that for me it was really lacking in texture with all just the solid tones, and so I found some old dotwork flowers that I had laying around, and so I ended up cutting out a couple of those and incorporating them into this piece. And I was just playing around with putting them on in different orders and different positions, and yeah, that all came together, and here is the final result. I do think I was able to recreate kind of the vision I had in my head. However, I do think that for me it's still missing something a little bit. I think maybe in the future I'll probably end up redoing this piece entirely, or at least adding some more elements to it. I think right now it's just looking a little simplistic for my taste, and so I probably will end up changing it for a couple months. However, I am pretty happy with it, and it's definitely going to work in the meantime. So that's that. I now have a piece of art to have in my living room, and I'll be staging some other things around it in the near future. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.